G'day guys and welcome back to GNs_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So for today's video here we're going to be looking at the best options to utilise when you are going to be taking on the AGL Kid Trunks and Goten Super EZA. So as you can see here, it is actually a little bit hard to track down what time this is dropping, but the easiest way is if you go onto their website on the Dokkan Info website, you click on this little notification here, and that's going to take you to the EZA. And at the bottom of the EZA, you can see the Super EZA here. Still no time, but then we go to the missions. And the missions are going to be dropping at 11 AM for me tomorrow. That is going to be 10 hours after this video drops, and it will be when the new banner drops. So you will be able to utilize this guy straight away, which is really handy. As we sort of spoke about yesterday with the details, he does rainbow orb change, so can be a good addition to a few of those Gohan teams. So as well, I guess we scrolled past it through here. You can see category weakness here is gifted warriors, so it does give us quite a bit to work with here. Being a Super EZA, we want to use as many EZA units as possible, but with that it is also an LR EZA, so that means that we also would like to use as many LR units as possible. So fortunately we do have quite a bit to work with here, so yeah, let's go on through the category here like usual, and we'll talk about who I think are some of the best options, and then on top of that we will also have a look in game, and I'll show you the team that I'm going to be running here. So as you can see, in terms of actual gifted warriors, we've only got the two leads in the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, who is featured on the new banner, as well as the Int Piccolo. I'm going to be looking to run a category within this, so I'll tell you now that I won't be utilising either of those guys. You do also have the Super Saiyan Goten and Trunks there. Jumping into our LRs, as I mentioned, they are going to be really useful here, being an LR EZA. We'll start off with Super. You can see you got the AGL Vegeta. Definitely a really good option to utilise as a leader. Opens up a lot of sort of variety in terms of the units that we can bring. You got the Tech Goku Vegeta, again another phenomenal option. Tech Gotenks, who does the rainbow orb changing, crits, all of that good stuff, so I think he'll also be really good to bring along. Evolution Blue Vegeta here, again another easy 8LR. That's like a tick perfect unit to type it, kind of bring along on this type of run. The Blue Goku could be good as a leader option as well, but otherwise I'd probably avoid these two in terms of just STR options. We want to make sure that we're not going in with too many type disadvantage units. And then we've also got the physical Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. Works really well if you are utilising someone like this Tech Goku. He can get his active skill, can pump out really good damage with the unit Super. I think he'll be a very good unit to bring because he is a support class unit as well. Extreme, I guess you've got the AGL Margin Vegeta, maybe could work. Full power Frieza could be a bit more difficult in terms of team building with him, but if you are able to bring him along in whatever team you run, that could definitely work. Grade 8 Vegeta, he will be a must run. I feel like he's going to offer a lot in terms of slot 1 capabilities and should do really big damage as well. Again, extreme class team, maybe you rock with the Tech DKP. You got the Int Vegeta and Goku here. After their EZA, they're pretty solid, so it could be a unit that you bring along. And I will say, in terms of extreme STR LRs, Rose would definitely not be a bad option to bring along. I'm not sure how exactly you would build an extreme, maybe something AGL Broly based as your leader. Yeah, personally, I definitely recommend focusing on Super. Then we move into our TURs. So we're looking for predominantly EZ8 or Super EZ8 units here. We get that with this AGL Goten. So if you're running Fused Fighters, that could work there. I probably wouldn't be running that AGL Vegeta, but you can get it with the AGL Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, so that's handy, and you can combine that with someone we'll probably get to later, but that Int Vegeta there. As we go to extreme class, scrolling through, Like, I guess if you're running STR Rose, you could run this AGL Zamasu, and you could make that work as a combo. He does get big bad bosses when he transforms, but other than that, the rest of these guys aren't much chop to work with. For Super Tech, we've got the trio Kamehameha Trunks here. You've got the Tech Goten, so good support class unit here. He's got damage reduction, so I doubt he'll be taking any damage. Margin Vegeta, the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta that goes into Margin Vegeta could work really well if you don't have the physical LR. And then Tech Super EZA Gotenks if you didn't have the LR as well. So another option there. For Extreme Tech, if you're battling for a last option, the Transforming Frieza could work, and then you've got Tech Margin Buu if you were to bring that extreme-based team. Looking at Int, as I mentioned before, you've got the GT Vegeta. Could work well if you decide to rock the AGL Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. If you're running a very Vegeta heavy or a Vegeta family team, you got the Xeno Vegeta. He's got that support there. Another Buu Saga option with the Int Gotenks could work pretty well. Otherwise, I'd probably steer clear on the rest of those. Then for Extreme, you can be handy with your shenanigans, but we don't really have EZA options in there at the moment. For Super STR, I wouldn't really delve into many of these unless you need a defensive option, where you've got the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and then you've also got this Super Vegeta. He could fill out a team and work pretty effectively, because remember, he does have the guaranteed crits. Otherwise, I'd be avoiding Extreme STR as well. Then to finish it out, we've got physical. So you've got the Super Saiyan Goten and Trunks. I think they could be really handy with their support. Transforming Vegeta, I guess, if you're really battling. But other than that, I'd probably avoid the rest of the options that we've had here. So in terms of the category, that's probably the best summarization, if that's a word, that I can give you of that. But now we'll jump in game and I'll show you the team that I'm planning on rocking to start it off. So here we are in game, and this is going to be the team that I think I'm going to be rocking to start off this Super EZA, and we'll test it out and see how it goes from here. So fortunately for us, the tag mechanic does allow us to bring units like the two 10th anniversary fusions. They don't conflict with names with anyone, so they're amazing. I think they're going to be your best option for a leader to be able to get this big old boost there. As I did speak about, Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, if you have him, I think he's going to be a must run. Just his ability to provide those guaranteed crits, has the rainbow orb changing there. He's going to be absolutely awesome. Another must run is the Tech Great Ape Vegeta. As I said, just the ability to sit in slot 1 for us here. He's got all the damage reduction. He gets the extra attack when getting hit here. So yeah, I think he's going to be absolutely dominant. Another unit that does get the guaranteed crits is the Int Evolution Vegeta. We're going to be missing out on a few of these tournament power style links, but not really the end of the world. I think we should be able to boost him up and let him cook. The main one that I was a little bit iffy on, but I did want to run a full LR team, is the Martian Vegeta here. He's not all too crazy. I may end up switching him out, but again, it's just another LR option. And then I filled out the team with this physical Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. I think he's going to be great. As you can see, if you get over the 18 key, he's got the guard, the additional super. He gets the extra 10, gives the allies the 10% defense. And yeah, we're going to have this active. So we should have this active, so he should be able to juice up a bunch of extra attacks. So really looking forward to this Super EZA dropping. I don't think if we're going to have any real concerns. I don't think this is going to be all too difficult. So if you are able to build a team that looks something along these lines, you should be looking pretty good. But either way, let me know what units you're going to be running for your team down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you do want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.